So now I'm going to jump into, we have 6 panelists to go, so YT. And then afterwards we'll do Q&A.
Thanks a lot, Rob. I was going to start with my Wheel of Fortune, but I need to tell a story because of you. So, do you know what is in common with the birth of the universe, the happiest people in the planet, and this tune? Hopefully it takes you to Finland. In Finnish mythology, we have a story that there was first the ocean, and then the goddess of air. And on the knee of the goddess of air, a blue-billed duck laid 6 eggs, 7 actually. 6 were of gold, and 1 was of iron. And she was a little bit restless. She was wanting to birth a child. So she moved a little bit around. Those eggs fell to the sea, and thus became the universe, the stars, and the sun. And the earth was born. And eventually was born her son, and that was called Väinämöinen in Finnish. And that is how the universe was born. And we believe in Finnish mythology that we are the center of the universe, of course. The happiest people of the planet, 6 consecutive years, Finnish people have been mentioned. We are the happiest people. I will have to tell you a secret why we are that way, because we are probably the most pessimistic people in the world. Every year when this is revealed that we are the happiest people in the world, the first question is, why did they rig the vote? And we are asking the question ourselves. Like, it cannot be right. There must be something wrong. And the reason why we are the happiest, I always say the reason is that the pessimist never gets disappointed. We are always happy when something great happens to us. And then, of course, Nokia mobile phones being one of the most known products in the past in Finland. And Oulu, now I'm taking you to my city up in the north, which also was the place where all the men from the universe went to get married to the most beautiful women in the planet. This is the area of my hometown. And well, did I set the stage for it? Sorry. I'm actually going a little bit back and forth. So I'm talking about community engagement here, and that's why I'm showing you the wheel, because actually in my city, we are in the early stages of tourism. We've been running this for 10 years already, but there seems to be something missing. And what's missing is not the heart. It's basically, I think, the trust of the community that we are something. Because we don't have an Eiffel Tower. We don't have Empire State Buildings. We don't have pyramids there. We have the nature and we have the people. But yeah, because of some mishaps in the past, people might be a little bit pessimistic that will this happen? We've taken this wheel and showed what love, trust, inspiration, and care can do to a community. And the passion is, where it comes from, is that a good place to live is a good place to visit. And I know you all know this. This is the mantra that we should be telling each other when we talk about tourism. But sometimes the people who live in our communities might see the tourism, whether it's over-tourism, whether it's tourism to start all together, whether there's like a religious background, like conservative background in the community. They might not be so thrilled to welcome the tourists in the area, however warm and wonderful people there are. So there might be some fears involved. And I've experienced these fears and sort of doubts in the community. And what we started doing in my community was building the identity of the community regarding tourism instead of just start promoting tourism very aggressively. Because you need to start from the community before you are ready to welcome the world into the community. So when I started my work in the DMO, people were asking me, why do you go there? There's nothing to see. It's not a really great start to start your career in a brand new position. And when I interviewed some people, I just talked to the people of the city, they said, well, there's really nothing to see. So what I did with my team, we set up a new website and we titled it, Nothing to See Here, Welcome. And it increased the attention of the local community, and the local newspaper wrote, like, the visit organization is headlining the website, Nothing to See, Welcome. And then we needed to ask the people, well, why are you loving it? Because at the same time, the statistic showed that in my city, the people, when they asked, they love their city pretty much the most in any cities of Finland. So why do you love it so much but still don't believe that there's nothing here to see? So we needed to put it on a map. And here you can see, we are basically another story. When you look at Finland, the shape of the country, we say it's Finnish maiden. It used to have 2 hands. We lost 1 arm to Russia. But now we still have 1 left, and the maiden is looking up, raised arm like Statue of Liberty. We are the belly button of the country, basically, when you're looking at like that. You see the skirt, the hem of the country. And here we are, and that's why it's easy to say that we are the center. We are also one unique destination in a way that nowhere else in the country you can fly to an airport, and within 2 hours, you can experience the sea, the archipelago, the river basin, the lakeland, the forest with UNESCO Geopark, and the fells of Lapland. Within 20 minutes outside of the airport, you are bumping into the first reindeer driving to Yrjötapio. So you can imagine what the local traffic jam looks like on that road. And plus the cultural heritage. We have old cities with wooden old buildings. We used to make the tar for the boats that sailed from Liverpool all over the world for merchandise. So we are a tar city. There's so much rich there. The identity is there. We just need to adopt it, understand it, own it, and tell it. We had a dream. We wanted to become the capital of culture for Europe 2026. And because we had these issues about being a little bit unbalanced community in a way, we were a little bit hard technology city because of the past of Nokias and other techs in that area. We wanted to create a cultural climate change. And with the help of the Cultural Capital Initiative, we had a bid book written around the cultural climate change. And now we have a machine, which is also a peace machine. And we didn't know when we were starting to talk about peace machine, about the geopolitical situation that's going to, change the world as it is today, yesterday, the start of Ukrainian war. And we there, with very warm-hearted people, to help and listen and be there, welcome the immigrants or the refugees from Ukraine, but also to become a vibrant, balanced, a creative destination. So what we started as a local initiative, Visit Oulu, started asking the local people, what do you love about Oulu? And we made a questionnaire and we got over 400 answers. So the people who believe there's nothing to see here gave 400 reasons to love their city. And so we made a little competition where we dare people to come and do these funky things that people there normally do. Oulu is also known for events. One of the events is Air Guitar World Championship. So I take my air guitar everywhere I go. Again, a great story of the people being very inventive and thinking things from thin air. Like at the moment, we are building 5Gs, 6Gs, all these ways to make us communicate with modern technology. So we picked up the best of these dares that the people decided that they would like to own and love about the city. And we decided to invite the world over and to experience them themselves. Like, we are a place of contrast. So the extreme warm can be not extreme, but still nicely warm, but extreme cold, dark, light, white nights during the summertime, dark when the sun never, comes up during the wintertime. And these are some of the dares. And I'm teaching you how to say it. Let's do it in parts. Pele, gag, kynä. Okay, let's put it together. Pele, gag, kynä. Love it. Let's give yourself a great applause. So here we are asking, are you afraid of the cold? So these kind of challenges we are having, and plus also making sure that the community understand that everybody is welcomed, absolutely everybody. So we've started several projects. My part of our team is here, Yrki and Sari, even working with these projects of working with the community, making sure that we have the knowledge and understanding how to welcome different cultures, different beliefs, and all walks of life to our city. So we built a story around the innovation. We built a story and identity. We created events around this, a little bit quirky, but so we are the people of Oulu. We're making sure that sustainability is happening, and the language we're speaking, which is very typical and pragmatic for Finnish people who are a lot of engineers and tech people, the metrics. So what kind of benefits do we have if we are sustainable? What kind of net income will it bring to the area, and so forth. And on our website we say, "Dear human, it's me, the Earth. Would you please take good care of me when traveling?" And this is the message where we want to tell to our people, the tourists who come to this area. And again, like Rob, you said, we're speaking stories. It's all about the stories to the local community, and we need to start from there to make sure that with our path to welcome year 26, we are prepared and ready and proud. You know what is the loudest sound in the world? It's the jungle drum, the beat of a jungle drum. So when people are happy or they are sad, they are unhappy, they bang the drums, and we want the drums to bang a happy sound when it comes to our area. So we created a master plan, came all together. It's a region of 12 different destinations. We created a master plan where we put our path to one page. So it's very easy for all of us to know what we need to do to become sustainable, welcoming, creating the sense of belonging to our guests. And this is a start. Year 26, you are all welcomed to visit our region. Thank you very much.
Nice job.